We're in the last week of 40 Acts, and there's a strange mix of emotions here, feeling quite sad that it's nearly over, but also excited. What we're really doing is celebrating 40 days of immense generosity that you guys have shown. And for some of you, it hasn't been enough. Those of you really brave are planning to extend the generosity challenge. Have a look.
Our children and young people are going to serve our adults breakfast this morning, so here we are setting the table. So here we are, all set out. Are we all ready to serve our adults?
Yes!
Andrew sent in these films and told us how it was a real highlight in the church and something they're definitely going to do again. We were also completely taken aback by one of our mini 40 activists whose perseverance over the 40 days, quite frankly, has put quite a lot of us here at 40 Acts to shame. Melissa sent these pictures in and said, "My daughter is in year 1 and her school have been challenging the children to take part. Gracie decided she wanted to write 40 letters to people she knew to encourage and remind them that she thought they were great. Don't get me wrong, I was dubious about her sticking power, but now she's on number 38. If a 5-year-old can do it, so can we." And last but by no means least, Katie from Baltimore in the USA showed us just what you can do if you're prepared to put in a little bit of elbow grease. She took a total overview of 40 Acts and did an event which nodded to quite a few of the challenges. Katie said, "Inspired by day 6 Cupboard Love, I planned a weekend of swaps. I've been looking forward to this weekend since then. On Saturday, I held a seed swap with other gardeners in the city, and on Sunday, a clothing swap with pretty much every woman in my circles that I could get in touch with. The Saturday swap corresponded with the Show and Tell challenge, and I was thankful to focus the day on sharing my knowledge of seeds and growing with new gardeners. The clothing swap brought together so many powerful women who were invited to purge their closets and share their resources. I had arranged for all the leftovers to be donated to a shelter for families fleeing domestic violence. Everyone that came left with a few new things, but many limited what they took so we could give more to the shelter. This is what was packed up at the end of the day." We have been so inspired over the past 40 days, looking and reading, hearing about all of your acts of generosity. And actually, the obvious desire so many of you have had to keep on being generous after Lent has been truly inspiring. But what can we achieve if we all act together? What if Andrew and the kids hosted breakfast once a month? What if Katie organised quarterly swaps? And what if Melissa wrote 365 letters in a year? We asked you at the beginning of this challenge for one small act of generosity every day for 40 days. What's happened is we've been completely blown away. And it's not over. We've got one more day to go, guys. And make sure you watch out for our finale video coming out on Sunday, which, guess what, features a whole load of you guys. Well, from everyone here at Stewardship and the 40 Acts team, a huge thank you. Let's continue to do life generously.